up? What's up? It's your boy The One. Once again going another game trip. As you can see, they're still doing some construction where I live. And it's so bad now that even though I worked last night, I have not been asleep at all. I've been up all night and all morning. I mean, this is ridiculous, man, but that's the way it is, especially where I live. Something's always getting built or getting fixed, and I suffer for it, you know, the price you pay for working at night. So, I've been up all morning watching first take on ESPN, listen to my boy Jason A. Smith and the Skip Baseless argue back and forth, you know. And now it's 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Central Time. I figured, why not go to GameStop right now and pick up my game? As you know, today's the release date of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater 3D for the Nintendo 3DS. I'm gonna pick it up. I played the demo, you know, the demo is what it was, you know. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not a big, huge Metal Gear Solid fan. I bought Twin Snakes for the GameCube. I've seen people play, you know, Part 2 on PS2. I've never really seen Part 4 in person, so, you know, the Games of the Patriot, whatever it's called. You know, I'm not really a big fan of it. But I figure, you know, if this is a game I have to buy from Konami with the hopes that they, you know, give us more games for 3DS, maybe a Castlevania, maybe a Zone of Enders, maybe something, I'll go ahead and, you know, spend that money to get that game. You know, sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to go ahead and just, you know, waste a little cash in hopes to get something you want down the line. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really excited about tomorrow morning. Hopefully I better sleep tonight so I can wake up in time to watch it. I'm gonna watch the Japanese broadcast first, and then step a little later watch the you know, US broadcast. But as you know, tomorrow we're having a Nintendo Direct video from Iwata, and then Reggie's doing a counterpart a couple hours later. And so, but I'm thinking it's gonna be something big. I mean, just because Reggie is doing one. The last one we had, it was just Iwata, and that was it. There was no American, there was no Western counterpart. But this time there is a Western counterpart. You know, if you haven't checked your 3DS by now, we got the 3DS message from Reggie, little voice with it, a cool new stationery, you know, real cool. And yeah, man, it's gonna be something big, you know. It's gonna be something more than just saying that the 3DS has went past 5 million in Japan. You know, it's gotta be something bigger than that. It has to be something that they feel is worth talking about to definitely put even a more, you know, shadow to eclipse even more the release of the Vita, which is tomorrow. You know, the Vita's, you can buy Vita games now, but the Vita releases tomorrow. And so they're definitely trying to overshadow that with some great Nintendo news. I'm assuming it'll probably be some firm release dates for some high profile 3DS games, but also we might actually get maybe a surprise game, maybe a surprise premiere of a game that something's gonna be on, something that's gonna release in the West and in Japan. As I'm thinking, my opinion is we might get the first look at New Super Mario Brothers 3DS. That's what I think we're going to get. We're going to get a first image of that. It'd be awesome if we did. Hell, it'd be awesome if we got something other than that. I mean, let's get some more new game announcements. Speaking of that, I was on GameKill this morning because I've been up, like I said, and there was information about Assassin's Creed 3 being on the Wii U. Supposedly from a European magazine, it's been confirmed that the game will be on the Wii U. So, you know, the Wii U launch from a third-party side is looking pretty good. Where are you? Alright, y'all, I'm here. Hopefully they got the stuff in so I can get in and get out. So here we are, my GameStop. You know, doing my thing like I usually do. Alright, y'all, I'll be right back. Alright, people, I'm headed back to the house. Had to give me some breakfast real quick. But while I was there, I ended up picking up this game too for my Wii. You know, 29 bones, why not? But the main reason I won this trip is due to that. So I ended up getting 2 games on a 1-game trip. And when I get back to the house, we'll do a little, you know, unboxing. And also I want to talk about something, you know, stuff I just found out while I was there. So look forward to that as I get back to my place. See you in a minute. Alright, people, I'm in. And as you can see, I ended up getting 2 games today for my game trip. This for the Wii, this for the 3DS. Now, what's funny about this though, and what I want to talk about, this game right here, as you can see, there's no plastic on it. It was basically the store demo. It has all the packaging inside of it and everything. You know, it's a brand new game. But what's sad about it, it was the only copy in the store. They only got 1 copy, and this was it. Put on display, and I bought it. In the whole store on my side of town where I live, the only copy. That's crazy. A major Nintendo release, only 1 copy. That's crazy. Next, while I open this, what I found out. In my store, in my location, there's been some pre-orders for some upcoming major Nintendo titles. One of those games is Xenoblade. You know how many pre-orders my store has? 2. The one I did a few months ago and one afterwards. So far we're 2 months away from almost a month away from the release of Xenoblade in North America, exclusive to GameStop and Nintendo.com. And my store only has 2 reserves, 2 pre-orders. People, if you want games, if you want variety of games, if you want Nintendo America to localize games, you have to buy games. You have to pre-order games. You have to do something. Metal Gear doesn't come with Nintendo points. That's crazy. I thought it would, but it didn't. Maybe Nintendo's trying to tell Konami to get off the ass and release and give us brand new games instead of, you know, remakes and ports. Maybe that's what it's trying to say. Hook us up and we'll treat you right too. That's that game. But back to the subject though. 2 pre-orders for Xenoblade. I argue about this a lot on game sites, on forums, Operation Rainfall members, and everything. And I'm telling you right now, you won't see any more games like Xenoblade and Last Story in America ever again, because people just don't buy those games anymore. This is not the PS2 era. This is not 9 years ago where the PS2 was dominating and RPGs and Japanese RPGs was controlling the world when they're the biggest games. That time has passed. First-person shooters are the moneymakers now, and everybody knows this. If you want Japanese RPGs to stay relevant in the current gaming industry, you have to go out there and buy them. You have to pre-order them. You have to go in full force and do it. Nintendo's looking at the market and seeing the numbers down on all these games, even the mighty Final Fantasy. And yes, that could be about the game not being as good as the previous games, but still, they see this. They see that the Japanese RPG is in decline, and they're not willing to waste that money on it anymore. And I'm telling you, with only 2 pre-orders, for Xenoblade at my store, for example, there's no way in hell we're getting Last Story. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this game trip. And so, once again, if you want more games, you have to buy games. That's the rule I live by. I might not play this game You know, I might not played it all, but I bought it with the hopes that Konami one day will make a game I will buy, aka a 3D Castlevania. And if you want more games like Xenoblade, Last Story, Pandora's Tower, go out there and buy the games that reflect on those games. Go out there and buy Sin and Punishment. Go out there and buy this. I mean, let Nintendo know you buy games, and maybe they'll bring games to us. This is your boy TheWon on another game trip. I'll see you probably next month. Peace.